Okay, well, welcome everybody. Hope you had a nice long weekend, Memorial Day weekend. A couple beautiful days mixed in there, so that was really nice. And hopefully everybody is feeling healthy and emotionally strong. I know people are starting to feel some quarantine fatigue, but with the summer coming and things opening up, I think we have some positive times ahead. So just try to stay grounded and know that we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Okay, so we are going to start laying down on your back. So make yourself comfortable. Feel free to use any props, blankets, pillows, whatever you need to feel supported. And then just take a few moments to settle in and settle down. Check in with yourself and notice what you're feeling today. Notice how you're feeling. I know a lot of people are feeling frustrated with the situation. It feels like it's getting long and same every day. So let's just try to embrace this new practice today, the new day, and experience your practice fully. So taking it all in with every in-breath, and then with every exhale, just let go of any of those frustrating feelings. Just let them go. Begin to breathe deeper than you normally do. Relaxing through the back. Softening through the front so you can feel the rise and fall of the chest and belly. Relaxing the jaw. Letting there be space between the top teeth and the bottom teeth. If the mind starts to wander at all throughout your practice, just bring it back to what you're physically feeling first. So you can feel the temperature of the air in the room on your skin. You can feel the mat against the body. And then you could also check in with how you're feeling emotionally at that moment. So let's start by hugging the knees into the chest, getting a nice stretch in the low back. So pulling the knees in, you'll feel your low back lift a little off the floor. You can make some circles with the knees in one direction a few times. Going in the other direction, giving your back a little massage on the floor. You can rock left to right. And then we're going to relax the feet back down on the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. So the arms reach up and back. Tops of the hands are reaching for the floor. The shoulders are relaxed down away from the ears. Elbows are soft. Feel the shoulder blades coming together in the back, melting down the back. We're opening up through the rib cage, through the chest. Let's take a nice full deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, let's hug the knees into the chest. You have the option to lift the upper back off the floor and bring your forehead towards your knees. Inhale, arms reach up and back. Feet are gonna lift. Start off here with soft knees. Let's exhale, hug the knee into the chest. 3 more breaths like that. So inhale, arms reaching, feet lift to start to feel the back of the legs. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Inhale, arms reach, feet lift. Exhale, let it out. And then one more time. Inhale, reach the arms up and back, feet lift. And exhale, hug the knees in. We're going to take the left foot down to the floor. Right foot is going to reach up towards the ceiling. We'll interlace the hands behind the right thigh to start. So we're just starting to ground down through the back, opening up the hamstring. So a lot of people carry tension in their low back. So it's just taking the time here to open up the muscles that support the back, the hamstring, the legs, the hips. If you'd like to let the left leg go straight along the floor, you can. You can point and flex the right foot. You can make some circles with the ankle. Just little movements, but you can feel a lot. Just noticing when you point and flex the foot, what you feel in the front of the ankle and the shin when you point, and then when you flex, what you feel all the way down the back of the leg. Even nice circles gets any of the tightness out of the ankles. So just pausing here to breathe. Shoulders are relaxed away from the ears, letting the blood flow down the leg. Belly is in and strong as the low back is supported by the floor. We'll just take one more nice breath in here with that lengthened right leg. And then as you exhale, we're going to bend the left knee and come into a figure four. The right ankle crosses over the left leg above the knee, reaching for the back of your left thigh. So just a nice gentle warm up here to support the back and begin to open up the backs of the legs and the hips. Here you can make left to right motion with the shape of your legs. You can pause over to the left, and you can draw your left knee in towards your left shoulder. And then just completely relax here. Relax the shoulders and just feel what you feel. I can feel the right hip, the tightness at the beginning of the pose, and then as I take a few breaths, it starts to soften and release and let go. So a nice, easy breath here. Nothing straining, nothing pulling, just finding softness and ease. Take a nice full deep breath in, and then as you exhale, gently let the left foot come down to the floor. We'll cross the right thigh over the left thigh, hips scoot over to the right, arms reach away from each other, open through the shoulders here in the chest, and then gently let your legs drop over to the left. If this feels too deep or doesn't feel okay on the back, just uncross the legs and just stack them. Open up through the belly, through the rib cage. Feel length in the torso. Keep a nice, soft, relaxed neck so you can roll the head left to right. Try to stay grounded down through the right shoulder. And that nice, deep inhale. And a lengthened exhale. So notice when you exhale, you can feel the tension just melting away from the body, the shoulders relaxing, the back, the hips. Take a nice full deep breath in. And then as you exhale, let's bring the legs back to center. Uncross them if they're crossed. Even out the hips, hug the knees into the chest. 3 breaths here. Inhale, arms reach, feet lift. Exhale, hug the knees into your chest. Inhale, arms reach, feet lift. Exhale, hug the knees in. so it's an option to lift the forehead if you want to, towards the knees. One last time. Inhale, slow and deep, reach. And exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Let the right foot gently come down to the floor with a bent knee. Left foot reaches up towards the ceiling. And just pause, letting your shoulders pull down away from the ears. Feel your low back pressing down into the floor. Feel what you feel in the front and back of the leg as you point and flex the foot. You can make circles with the ankle. You can have a nice soft bend in the left leg, or you can try to let the left leg go a little straighter. And you can let your right leg go straight along the floor if you'd like. Eyes are closed, shoulders are relaxed, back is supported. And then just a nice, easy breath here. Letting the blood flow down the leg, the lymph fluid flow down the leg, really good for circulation and your lymphatic system. Take a deep breath in and a full lengthened breath out. We'll bend the right knee so the right foot comes onto the floor and relax the left ankle on the right leg, right above the knee. Figure 4 will release the hip here by drawing the right knee into the chest, interlacing your hands behind the right thigh, and then just a gentle sway left to right with the shape of your legs. You can pause a little bit over to the right, drawing the right knee in towards the right shoulder. Notice what you feel in the left seat, the left hip, maybe even the left side of your low back. And then breathe as gently and deeply as you can. So that nice full deep breath in and a full deep breath out. Finding softness in an area of the body that often carries tightness. Take one more deep breath in this pose. And then as you exhale, we'll release the hands, let the right foot come down to the floor. Left thigh will cross over the right thigh. Hips will scoot over to the left. Legs can drop over to the right. Arms reach away from each other. Again, if it's too much to have the legs crossed, you can uncross them. And then ease into letting go. So check in with the neck and shoulders. Feel the length in the spine. Opening up through the side ribs. Opening through the low back. Relaxing the hips. And just letting the weight of the legs release tension. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let's come back to center. We'll even out the hips and uncross the legs. Hug the knees into the chest. You can rock left to right a little bit, and then you can either roll to one side and press yourself up, or you can rock front to back and rock yourself up to sit. So once you come to sit, we're going to sit cross-legged with a lengthened, tall spine. So if you need any support here, you can sit on a folded blanket. You can sit up on a pillow or a cushion from your couch, even on a block if you have a yoga block. So find a comfortable seat, and if sitting on the floor is not comfortable, you can always sit in a chair. So we're just going to lengthen through the spine. Notice if you're leaning forward or leaning back. Find your center where the shoulders are lined up over the hips. Crown of the head is right over your tailbone. Neck is nice and tall. And we'll start by 3 breaths here. So inhale, reach the arms out and up. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. One more time, just like that. Inhale, arms reach out and up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Here we're going to inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And as you exhale, you're going to take your right hand behind you. The left hand is going to reach across for the opposite knee. We'll lengthen through the spine as you inhale. As you exhale, start to draw your belly to the right. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, start to turn your rib cage a little bit more to the right. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, turn the chest, open up through the shoulders, and you can even turn your head over your right shoulder. So just getting a nice spinal twist here, keeping the belly in to support the back. And then we're going to come about halfway out of the twist. Inhale, lift your right arm up and side lean over to the left. This is really good for conditioning the lungs, to open up the rib cage, open up the whole side body, the whole side of the lungs so that you can fill up here. If you want to feel a little bit stronger in your core, you can let your left hand hover. So the left hand hovers off of the right knee. Try to relax the shoulders and the elbows so they're not totally locked out or straight. And then we're going to inhale, come back to center, let your arms just land on top of each other. So your right arm is on top of the left arm. Bend the elbows to either bring the backs of the hands together or the palms together. It's up to you. And then just little movements here. Shoulders down, elbows forward, fingertips up a little, pinkies forward, maybe the chin drops down, and then a gentle sway left to right. Just trying to move from your mid to upper back and shoulders. So getting nice and deep into the shoulders, the space between the shoulder blades. And then coming back to center, we'll take a deep breath in, reach the fingertips up. You can take your chin and look up. And then exhale, let's just bend, bring the elbows into the belly, drop the head, relax the shoulders. Inhale, lift, fingertips lift. Exhale, elbows towards the belly, round. And then one more time like that. Inhale, lift the fingertips. And exhale, round the back. Let the elbows come into the belly. When you inhale, let's undo the arms. Shake them out a little bit. Full breath in as you reach your arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Okay, this time, inhale, arms reach up. As you exhale, the left hand is going to come behind you for support. Right hand reaches to the opposite knee. So we're going to ease into the twist. Relax the shoulders, elbows are soft. Inhale, reach the crown of the head up, tailbone down. Exhale, just start to turn the belly to the left. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, turn your rib cage to the left. Inhale, nice and tall in the back. Exhale, turn from the chest, open up through the shoulders, and you can turn your head over your back shoulder. And then we're going to come back to halfway out of the twist. Lift the left hand up and side lean over to the right. Really feel the left hip pushing down and really open up the rib cage. Let that shoulder be away from the ear. And then to get a little bit more engaged in the core, you can lift your right hand, let it hover, pull the belly in. So working the muscles in the core, not just in the front, but around the sides and even supporting your spine in the back. Take a full breath in as you come up, and then exhale. Just let the arms land so that your left arm is on top of the right arm. We'll bend the elbows so the backs of the hands can touch, or maybe the palms touch. Shoulders relax down. Elbows push forward. Fingertips can lift a little. Pinkies can push forward. You can drop your chin a little bit. And then a sway of the shape of your arms, left to right. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed. So this gets all the way in the front of the shoulders, the back of the shoulders, the shoulder blades, and even gets into the neck a little bit, and the mid-back. And then when you come back to center, inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, elbows draw in, round your back, let the head hang heavy to get into the neck. Inhale, lift the fingertips up. Exhale, elbows come into the belly. One more time, just like that. Inhale, lift, and exhale, elbows draw in. Undo the arms, shake them out, come on up to center. We're going to transition to hands and knees from here. So if you'd like to put a blanket under your knees, feel free. But we're going to come right into an easy child's pose to start. So when you come onto your hands and knees can go wide, big toes can touch. Hips are going to sink back towards your heels. Arms are going to reach forward, but let your elbows and forearms and hands be down. And let the head just drop down in between your upper arms. Take a few really nice deep breaths here. Check in, see what you're feeling, see how you're feeling. If you'd like to get a little bit deeper in the shoulders, you can reach your hands, slide them forward so that your elbows and your forearms lift. And if you want to get even deeper, you can tent your hands so that the pads of your fingers are on the floor and your palms are lifted. Head is dropping down in between the shoulders, in between the upper arms. And just take a few breaths here to find that length in the spine. We're opening up the hips and easing into the shoulders. Take a nice full deep breath in. And then as you exhale, let's slowly make our way up onto hands and knees. So you can bring your knees a little bit closer together so they're parallel underneath the hips. Your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Fingers spread nice and wide, index finger pointed forward. Curl the toes under so you're stretching through the balls of the toes and the arch. Inhale, gently drop the belly, soft elbows, relax shoulders, lift your chin. As you exhale, tuck the chin, round the back, straight arms as you push the floor down, tops of the feet, relax on the floor. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, soft elbows as you open through the chest. Exhale, tuck and round. One more time, just like that. Inhale and exhale. We're going to come back to neutral spine here. We're going to walk the hands a little bit more forward so they come, and then come underneath the shoulders though. So your shoulders are now coming forward over your wrists. Hips have shifted forward and your knees are back. So the knees are down and back. If you'd like to curl the toes under and lift the knees, you can come into a forearm plank for a moment, just to start here. So you're in I'm sorry, not a forearm plank, you're in a full plank. So your wrists are underneath your shoulders, knees are lifted, you're in a full plank pose. Take a nice full deep breath in, and then as you exhale, we'll drop the knees back where they were, tops of the feet pressed down. So we're gonna move a little bit with the breath here. We're gonna strengthen through the shoulders and the arms. As you take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, we're going to bend the elbows towards the back of the room. Chest begins to lower. Inhale, push straight back up. Exhale, hips reach back. Inhale, shoulders over wrists, belly is in nice and strong, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, bend the elbows to lower the chest down. Your spine stays one straight line. Inhale, push up. Exhale, hips go back. We're going to take 3 more just like this. You don't have to go too far. So inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, bend the elbows, maybe a little, maybe a lot. It's up to you. Inhale, push straight back up as you pull the belly in. Exhale, hips go back. 2 more just like that. Nice and strong. Inhale, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale. We'll bend the elbows to lower down. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, hips go back. 1 more time, just like that. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lower the chest. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, hips go back. Take your hands back to tops of the hands. Rest by your feet. Head drops down to the floor. So you can take a moment here to make some circles with the wrists if you need to. You can rock your forehead left to right. Completely relax the shoulders. Lengthen through the spine. And relax the neck. Take a nice full deep breath in and a nice lengthened full breath out. From here, you're going to walk your hands all the way forward to the front of your mat and lower your forearms down. So you're on your knees and your forearms. Forearms and hands are on the floor. Okay, you're going to step your right foot back. Toes are down. If you need to drop that right knee, you can. Try to start with it lifted. We'll take the left foot back. So you're coming into a forearm plank here. If you need to drop the knees, you can. If you can lift the knees, keep the belly in and strong. Shoulders are over your elbows. Forearms are parallel. Belly is strong. Shoulders are away from the ears. And your chest is lifted, so it's not sinking down towards the floor. You're pushing your forearms down so that there's space between the shoulders and the ears. Able to breathe with ease here. So we're strengthening through the core, the belly, the back, and the shoulders. Keeping that nice, strong, easy breath. We'll take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, let's drop the knees, walk the hips back. Child's pose, you can let the arms be straight out in front. Head drops. Just take a few breaths here. So much of this practice is lengthening and strengthening. So we're working with the body and with your breath to release stress and tension in the body, but then to create the strength where we protect the body from injury. And a lot of injuries come from stress. So that's why the yoga practice is so powerful. Let's come back up onto hands and knees here. From here, you're going to step your right hand forward, up between your hands. And we're going to bring the hands onto your right thigh. So I like to just kind of stack my hands on top of each other. We're going to sink the hips forward and down. Keep your belly leaning forward a little bit and the chest leaning forward, because sometimes when you come up in this pose, it takes a deep back bend. So we're going to lean forward here. Belly is strong and pulled in. Okay, with your hand on your right thigh, we're going to lift the left, curl the left toes under, push down with your right leg to see if you can lift the left knee. So again, now you're in this lunge pose. Your hands are down on your right thigh. You're going to push down and come up into a high lunge. So now your shoulders are up, your spine is tall, hips are strong. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, open your arms to a field goal. We're going to take the arms back as you inhale. Exhale, forearms and palms come together. Inhale, open. Exhale, forearms and hands come together. Inhale, open. Exhale, push the forearms and the hands together. We'll bring the hands back down onto the right knee. Shift the weight of your body and torso forward. Left knee comes down. Left foot comes down. Left hand comes down. So your left hand is on the floor. You're going to turn your right toes to 2 o'clock. Open up the right knee, rolling to the pinky side of your right foot. Take your right hand, reach it forward by your ear. Inhale, reach your arm up to 12 o'clock. Exhale, reach your hand back. Inhaling here to open. Exhale, let your right hand come down by your side. Make a circle. Inhale, up. Exhale, down and around. One more time like that. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring the arm down and around. Place the right hand down. We're going to send the right leg back. You're in a tabletop pose. Left foot comes forward, up between your hands. Both hands come onto the top of your left thigh, right above the knee. Keep your body hinged forward a little bit. So the belly is in, but the crown of the head is diagonally forward. We're going to curl the right toes under and lift the right knee. Strong legs pressing down. Now we're going to push the arms straight as you bring your body up to a high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, open to a cactus. So the cactus arms here. Full breath in, reach the arms back. Exhale, belly comes in, push the forearms and palms together. Create a lot of space between your shoulder blades. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, pull the belly in, palms together. Forearms together. One more time. Inhale, open, exhale. Push the hands and palms together. Open up the back. We'll bring both hands down to the left thigh. Hinge forward so that your torso is leaning over your left leg. We'll drop the right knee, drop the right hand. Relax the top of your right foot. Turn the left toes to 10 o'clock. Roll to the pinky side of your left foot. Left hand reaches towards the front of the room. Inhale up. Exhale, reach the hand back, down and around. Inhale up, like your arm is like the arm of a clock. Exhale, down and around. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, down and around. Good, we're gonna bring the left hand down, send the left foot back. We're in table pose for a moment. Hands are gonna walk back to the knees. Curl the toes under as you roll onto your feet and lift the knees. We're gonna hang in a forward bend, soft knees. Hands can be on the floor. Hands can be on opposite elbows hanging. Forearms can be on your thighs. Let the head hang heavy. Relax through the neck, shoulders, and spine. And then when you're ready, we'll slowly and gently make your way up to stand. I'm just going to adjust my camera so I can stand and not have my head cut off. Okay, so once you're standing, we'll take the hands, reach them out and up. Inhale. And exhale, arms come out and down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, arms reach out and up. And exhale, arms reach down. From here, you're just gonna take your hands, interlace them behind you. You'll take your right ankle, cross it in front of your left ankle. Reach the knuckles back and down. Lift the chin, pull the belly in, and we're just gonna exhale and fold here. So this is a really nice shoulder stretch, but also a great sciatic stretch. This stretches the space around your sciatic nerve, opening up the low back as well as your IT band. So relaxing the shoulders, opening up the low back. Knuckles are reaching up and away from the crown of your head. Take a nice full deep breath in. As you exhale, let's release the arms. Soft knees as you roll yourself up. Uncross the legs. And then we'll switch sides. So we're going to inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, let the arms come down. Interlace them behind your back. Left ankle is crossing over the right leg. Knuckles reach down, chest lifts. Exhale, fold forward. So maybe you just go about halfway. You don't have to go all the way forward. Maybe the head starts to lower down and the knuckles reach up and back. Feel the outsides of the legs and your low back opening. Releasing tension. Also getting deep into the shoulders here. Letting them be away from the ears. Lengthening through the neck. Belly stays in strong. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, release the arms, soft knees, bring yourself back up, uncross the legs. We're going to shake the legs out a little bit. Okay, so from here, your feet are going to come together. So feet are together, hands come together in front of your heart center. Inhale, fingertips are going to reach up. Exhale, chair pose. Just a gentle chair pose. I'll turn to the side. Inhale, reach the fingertips up. Legs go straight. Exhale, chair. One more time, just like that. Inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, hands come to the heart center, knees bend, pause. Take your right thigh, cross it over the left thigh. Knees are bent, arms reach away from each other. You're going to take your right arm, it's going to go under the left arm. Bend the elbows, backs of the hands come together or the palms. Relax the shoulders. If you can, we're going to lift the right foot. Don't feel like you have to. If you'd like to take an inhale and lift the fingertips up, you can. And as you exhale, you can bring your elbows towards your knees or towards your belly. Inhale, lift. Maybe that right foot comes down for stability. Exhale, elbows come in. Inhale, lift. Last time, exhale, elbows come in. And then inhale, come on up and lengthen everything. Let go of the arms, let go of the legs, shake it out. Whew. I'm just gonna take a sip of water. Okay. Feet come together. Hands come together in front of the heart. Inhale, fingertips lift. Exhale, chair pose. So just sit the hips back and down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, sit down in your chair. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sit down in the chair, pause. Left thigh will cross over the right thigh. Toes can stay down. Arms reach away from each other. Left arm goes under the right. Shoulders relax. You can lift your left foot off the floor. And we can take a few breaths to move. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, elbows come into the belly or to the knees. Left foot doesn't have to leave the floor. If you want more stability, leave the toes down. Inhale, come up. Working through balance and focus here. Keep the breath flowing. Elbows in. One more time. Inhale, lift. Stay bent in that right knee, strong. Exhale, elbows in. And then inhale, come up, undo the arms, undo the legs. You're gonna come to stand at the front of your mat, the top of your mat. Inhale, arms reach all the way up overhead. Exhale, dive forward in a forward bend. Pause there at the front of your mat. Soft knees. Easy breath. We're going to inhale, come up to a flat back. Let your hands be on your shins. And then exhale, soft knees, hang. Inhale, flatter back, straighter legs. Hands come up onto the legs, crown of the head forward. Exhale, soft knees, hang. One more time. Inhale, lengthen the spine, backs of the legs. And then as you exhale, hands come down to the floor. We're going to step the right foot back, the left foot back. You're in a plank pose. You can stay here or bring the knees down. Belly is in nice and strong. Okay, not modified. You can roll to the outside of your left foot and the inside of your right foot and lift your right hand up towards the ceiling. Modified, in your plank, drop your left knee, pivot your left foot to the side, roll to the arch of your right foot, right hand reaches up. So whichever pose you're in, you're breathing. We have opened up the shoulders. Now we're strengthening when they're tired. So getting really deep here in the shoulders, belly is in. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, no rest. Come back to plank. Either roll to the outside of your pinky of your right, arch of your left foot. Left hand reaches up. If you need to drop the right knee, you can. So either one. Feet are staggered, hips are lifted, or right knee is down. Able to breathe. Take one more nice full breath in. And then as you exhale, come on back to center. Knees come in. Feet pivot to the right. Walk your hands back. Land on your left hip. Send the feet around to the front. Pause here. Hands come behind your back. Soft elbows. Relax shoulders. Windshield wiper the legs left to right. So again, the hips, the back, and the shoulders. 3 areas of the body that get extra tight physically, but also carry a lot of stress and tension. So giving the body a little bit more time today in those areas to let go. So coming back to center with the legs, we're going to bring the fingertips pointed towards your seat. Soft elbows, push the chest forward and up. Shoulders are open in the front, chin is lifted. Rest of the body is completely relaxed here. Take a nice full deep breath in, and then as you exhale, let's lean and roll back. So coming down onto your back. We're going to start with taking the soles of the feet together. Let your knees open. Arms come to a cactus. So your elbows are out to the sides, level with your shoulders. Elbows are bent, so the tops of the hands are on the floor if you can. Your low back is gently lifted off the floor. Mid-back is supported by the floor. Shoulder blades supported by the floor. Opening through the hips, through the shoulders. Nice, relaxed, easy, steady breath. Eyes can be closed. Just take a few moments here to feel open, especially around your heart. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, let's bring the knees together. Feet are going to separate about hip width apart. Knees are bent on the floor. Knees are bent, feet are on the floor. Feet are going to come in towards your seat. Arms are going to be down by your sides, palms down. And we're just going to take a few breaths here. As you inhale, lift the hips, lift the arms up and back. Exhale, arms come down, hips come down. Inhale, arms reach up and back, feet lift, hips lift, not the feet, sorry. Exhale, arms come down, hips come down. 3 more, just like that. Inhale, hips lift, arms reach. Exhale, slowly lower. 1 more time. Inhale, hips lift, arms reach. Exhale, arms come down, hips come down. We'll take wide knees as you draw them in towards your shoulders. Happy baby, if that's available to you, holding on to the outsides of the feet. If you need to modify, you can hold on to your ankles or underneath your knees or holding on to your thighs. So the soles of the feet are looking at the ceiling. Shoulders are pulled down away from the ears. Low back pressed down on the floor. You can rock left to right. You can take your head and roll left to right so you can release the neck. Just breathe deeply here and with ease. And then we're going to release happy baby. Let your feet reach up towards the ceiling, soft knees. Hands reach up towards the ceiling, soft elbows. Floppy wrists, relaxed ankles. Pause here, let the blood and the lymph fluid flow down the arms and legs. Nice, full, easy, relaxed breath. Take in whatever it is that you're feeling right now. And then when you're ready, we'll let the feet come down to the floor, arms come down by your sides. We'll prepare for Shavasana, so you can either just straighten the legs, or you can have the knees bent. Any prop that you might want to put underneath the legs, feel free. Any last movement that you'd like to make before coming into final relaxation pose, feel free. And then once you're in your final relaxation pose, let the eyes be closed. Let the breath flow with ease. Shoulders are relaxed. Feel the rise and fall of the chest and belly. Feel supported by the floor beneath you. And feel open, open-minded, open around your heart. Thinking about as we begin to kind of move into the next phase of what life is going to look like. Things will start to open up and people will start to interact with others a little bit more. So remembering to make decisions that are right for you and your family, and to stay safe, but also keeping in mind that we all need each other. We need social interactions. So maybe just taking the time to visit a friend, bring your own lawn chair and sit with your friend across the yard from each other. So just starting to open up so we can be back to being with each other and being there for each other. When you're ready, you can begin to bring some small movements back into the body. You can move the head and neck, the fingers and the toes. So just take your time to transition out of Shavasana, and we'll all meet together seated with the eyes closed. We'll bring the palms together in front of your heart center. So taking the time to honor your practice and honor each other, and remember that we are all connected, and not only are we here with each other, but we're here for each other.